Hey folks, it's Frithgar here. Welcome back to episode 3. Today, we got a pig going crazy down there. Right, today the plan is we will be harvesting some of our wheat, and I've made a cow pen. We're going to be going over the hills and far away over here, and we're going to try and get some cows, and we're going to lure them back, and we're going to secure them in that pen. While you've been gone, I have harvested all those trees that grew. I've planted more, harvested them, and planted more again. I've planted the oak trees this time round in a double strip like that, so you can see what happens. We very often end up with some larger trees that balloon out. And then I've planted the beech trees every other square down through, and we'll come back to them when they are ready to harvest later on. I've got quite a few. Excuse me, I'll just turn the sound down. Right, that's better. Yeah, so what I've been up to is I've gotten quite a few oak planks. I've gotten some wood here. I've crafted a few tools and so on. Been a busy boy. I've got some more charcoal there. We've got plenty of charcoal that we're accumulating. I'm going to make a little bit more there. I've made some fences. A bit more here. I'll put that up in there. I did say last time about apples giving you a boost. That was wrong. It was misinformation, and this is a public service announcement to apologise for that wrong information. It's not the apples that give you a boost, they're just a normal food source. But if you combine them with gold and turn them into a golden apple, then you get combat boosts, you get extra regeneration, and so on. So we will come to that later on. I'll save a few back, but a plain apple is just a food source. It's nothing particularly special. Let's put the gravel up there. We don't want that. Now, to make torches, which is what we want to make next, you get some sticks, you get some charcoal, and you can make torches. Now you can do that with coal as well, but you don't really want to waste your coal because it's more efficient in the furnace, and also if you want to do trading with villagers, coal is one thing they're after, and they won't accept charcoal. So we've made some torches. I want to make some more, so I need a few sticks. We'll get some of those, put some of those back. We'll make a couple of stacks of sticks, 64 and 64, and we'll make a whole host of torches like that. We'll use loads of torches when we start exploring caves. We really do use a lot of them. When we're down there, we take spare sticks with us. You light up the caves as you go along, and then you can't have any mobs spawning inside them. And one of the things that we will need to do when we spawn our make our mob spawner, trees are growing, is explore all the caves nearby and light them all up so that we don't have mobs spawning in the caves, they only spawn in the mob spawner. That way we get to benefit from them. They don't just hang around in the caves having a little tea party. Right, let's get this show underway, shall we? We'll come down here. Our wheat has grown up nicely. I've planted a bit extra. I'll just run along here, and we'll put torches all the way around on the fences, just to light it all up nicely. I like to do this all the way around everything I build. I cover everything in torches, loads from everywhere. Looks a lot nicer. And I also find that where are we here? 1, 2, on there, up there. It just lights everything up and stops mobs from spawning in your home base. I like to make sure that I don't have anything nasty spawning inside. There's nothing worse than a creeper being spawned right in the middle of your base. Mr. Pig is in the way, so we get rid of him. This is the cow pen that I've made. We'll lure the cows in. We'll then fill that earth back in and put some fence along the top. They can't then jump out. They can't climb up 2 blocks, so they'll stay in here quite comfortable. There's grass on the floor for them to eat, and then when I want to climb in and out, I've got this ladder which they can't use. And we'll put some torches along the top, like this, and then we will go off across. No, we won't go off across the plains just yet. We will go and harvest our wheat first, and when we've harvested the wheat, which is what we need to use to lure them back, they won't follow us unless we've got wheat in our hands. So that is quite important, rather crucial ingredient to the whole plan. And you can tell when the wheat is ready. It's this golden coloured one, and you just hit it with anything you like and you'll get wheat and you'll get seeds. So we can replant the seeds on anything that I've added some extra there, by the way. We'll replant the seeds in a minute on the patches that came up. If you, incidentally, if you harvest something that isn't ready, all you'll get is one seed. If you harvest the stuff that is ready, you get wheat and seeds. You can get multiples of each. I think it's 1 to 2 of each one, I think it is. I'm not sure, but you end up getting more than you put in if you let it go to harvest time. Right, let's just go over here and pick up the rest. Right, that'll do. And we'll quickly throw down some seeds. Doesn't do to leave it unplanted because you never know when you want some more, so whenever you harvest it's good to get into the habit of replanting everything. Like I did say before, we will build a greenhouse for growing all of our crops in. When I'm building, everybody has a particular type of block that they like to build with. My personal favourite is glass. I like glass and I like sandstone. Which might be a little bit of a challenge in this particular area because I don't see any deserts yet, and if I want lots and lots of sand, and when you start making glass and building things out of sandstone at the same time, you use a huge quantity of sand. So we are going to have to find somewhere that has got a lot of sand. So we'll be looking for preferably for a desert biome somewhere. Now we've got wheat. That's now ready, and we can lure the cows back. We'll see if we can bring back a group of them. It's a bit more difficult to keep them all interested while you're going, but I think we can do it. I think we're up to this challenge. You see there's a little bit of sand there, but there's not very much. I think eventually I'll end up filling in a lot of this gully, making room for big pens of different coloured sheep, and the pig pens, and all the greenhouses and so on. So we'll go for a gentle jog up this way. We've got pools that turn up across the plain that do have a bit of sand in that we'll be able to harvest, gather, mine, but there's not really that much. We either want an ocean biome and the big beaches that you get turn up beside them, or we want a desert, because that's where you get plenty of sand. Even if we don't ultimately build a lot of stuff out of sandstone, which I do like to do, we will still want sand to be able to make glass, and we'll want glass whatever we're going to do. Now, how many of these cows can we bring back in one go? We found the cows, and we got to try and get them to follow us back. We hold the wheat like this, and they all come up running, but you've got to keep them interested. You've got to get them to follow you while you're holding the wheat, and sometimes they just don't like to do it. It can be difficult. They sort of lose interest as you get halfway back. Right, we've got to go all the way back over to that hill over there. Come on, cows. See, there's some at the back that are already lagging. Yeah, dropping behind. Come on. Wait. This way. No. See? They're losing interest already. So we'll just have to go slowly like this and hope that we can get as many as possible. It just makes it easier and a lot faster to start doing the breeding with them, because you need 2 of them. You give them both some wheat, and when they've both eaten some wheat, they both become ready for breeding, and then they make a little one. And once they've done that, yeah, we've lost one. I don't think he's going to join us. But once you've done that, then the little ones, they'll grow bigger again, and you can repeat the cycle. And it's usually I do it first thing in the morning on each new Minecraft day, I'll go and feed all the cows, and then the little ones can grow up and fill up the pen. And eventually you get plenty of them there, so you can end up having a bit of a surplus and start killing them off. You get the steak, or get beef from them, and then you can cook that and turn it into steak. And steak is the best food source in the game. You don't get anything better than food. It gives the most number of hit points per item consumed. And you also get leather from the cows, which is brilliant because you need leather to make books, and you need books to make bookcases, which we will need later on for our enchanting chest. Enchanting table, sorry, not chest. You need the enchanting table to put enchantments on different items like picks and swords and your armor and things like that. Right. They've been a bit slow. They don't want to follow us, but they are slowly coming in. There we go. Right, we've got several here. We haven't lost very many. Most of them are still following us. I think we got 6 here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 6 cows. So hopefully we can get all of these down and into that pen. And we've got the biggest challenge yet. We've got to get them across the river, the old river gully. That one's lost interest, so we just stand here and move around a bit. Oh, no, he's looking at us. Is he going to follow? Yeah, there we go, there we go. He's coming with us now. We've got to get them across the old river gully. They might not like that because it does slow them down when they go onto the hills. Right, we've got to go down across there, across that piece there, and then back up again. Look, he's already wandering off. They've lost interest. We need to go back and get him. Come on, cow. This way. That's it. Follow the wheat. Yeah. Got a lovely home for you. It's all built and ready. And yes, we will expand it at some point so that you've got a bigger field to run around in. And just be happy. You won't have to worry about predators anymore. Spiders trying to eat you in the night or attack by wolves. You'll be safe. And yes, I will probably turn you into a book, but it's a small price to pay. There's one there that's being a bit awkward. We might have to just abandon a couple of them now and come back to them in a little while. If we can get 2 or 3 of them into the pen at least. Here we go. I am determined to get all of them here this time. Come on. Last just a little bit further. Yeah, he's looked at us. As long as they look at us, then it usually means that they're interested. You can go down across here, and I'll stand over here. I've got 4. One of them has fallen into the water up here, and one of them doesn't seem to be interested at all. Right. Come on. This way. This way. Come on. You can do it, cow. Right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to cut that and see if we can wash them down here. Is this going to backfire? This isn't going to work very well, is it? Right, let's eat up, and then we get the wheat back, and see if we can get them to follow. Right, come on, you two. Are you up there? Right, you're hopping over this way. You're doing well. That's it. A little bit further, and you'll be off the edge of the water block. And are you going to come over here before you get completely washed away? You're trying to. Oh. There we go. Oh, nicely done. Right. It's starting to get dark, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave that one in the water, and we'll see if we can get these 5, and we're down to 4. See if we can get these into the pen, because it's starting to get dark, and we don't want to be having to fight the skeletons for the cows. There's nothing worse than fighting through a hail of arrows while you're trying to put a cow into a pen. So come on, cows. There's one. We're really going to end this journey with just 1 cow. Time's running out. Come on. Come on, this way. Yeah, see? I've got the wheat. You know you want it. You're running away. At least let us get 2 into there. Come on. Right, there's 3. I can come back tomorrow in the morning when the light is fresh. A new day. And I'll see if I can collect up those few that are down in that gully. But they seem to have lost interest. We'll have to just stand here and wait. There we go. There we go. Right. A little bit further. God, so close. The pen's just here. You haven't got far to go now. See this? It's yummy. It's tasty. Come on. And you need you to come over here. 1. What did I say about just 1? We're going to end up with just 1. There's the other one. Come on. We'll get 2 of you over here. There's monsters spawning all around us. No, we'll let him go. We won't be greedy. We'll just go for the 2, and then we'll rush off and we'll get into bed. Down here. That's it. And put that up. I'll do that. I'm gonna die if I'm not careful. Right, we've got monsters there. We'll put earth and earth like that. Kill this one. Right, he's gone. The cows are safe in the pen. They can't hurt us. There's a pig going crazy again. Right, we get rid of that one. The problem with the light is that the animals, the mobs, do get attracted to the light. Well, we don't have to put a fence in here, but we'll give that one some wheat, and we'll give that one some wheat like that, and then they make little cows, and you get experience for whenever animals breed like that. So we'll leave them there. We're going to go dashing off over here, and we're going to go to bed so that we can come back to this on a fresh day, and we'll see if we can get any of those other cows down into that pen. We've got 2 so far, and we managed to get them to breed, so there's 3 in the pen. We'll see if we can get a few more in there, just speed things up a bit. And if we go over here, if we can get to that zombie fast enough, we can get some drops from him. You don't get cooked flesh or anything like that when they die. If we go up and up, we'll get some bones and a creeper. There, we've got the creeper. There's the bones. There's a spider gone down there. What else have we got? There's some arrows there and some more bones. Bone meal's quite good for the trees. We've got another creeper over here that we want to get rid of. There we go. Spiders won't attack you if they're in broad daylight. They'll just leave you. If you attack them, then they'll come after you. They get all upset if you hit them with a sword, which is quite understandable. But if they're in bright daylight, they won't attack you. They'll just leave you alone, which is a handy little trick to know. Little fun fact for the game. Right, before we try getting the cows, we need to get rid of that creeper there. Else he's going to blow up and kill the cows, which would be really inconvenient. Nothing worse than having bits of cow flying all over the place. So, we've got wheat. We'll go over here, see how many... let's just try and get these 2 first. Go to there with that wheat. And he's going to follow, so we'll get up onto this piece up here, and hopefully they'll both follow. Yep, we'll start running, and they're still following, still following. If we come over to here, what we'll do is we'll get rid of the wheat a minute, and dig those 2 out, and then come up here with the wheat. Come on, cow. I want to try and lure you back with this, yeah. Right, they're all climbing out of the pen, which is quite understandable. So now we've got to get these 2 and those back into the pen where they started from. Right, they're all following me, I think. Yep, we've got all of them now. There's 4 adults and 1 baby. So we'll climb down in here. They're all here. Come back a little bit further. No, 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 no. No, not like that. Come back here. Right, that's no good. Okay, let's try that again. Get the wheat. Come on, it was so close. There we go. Come on, this way. Come on, cows. This way. We got you all down into the pen, and we started to close the gates, and then you jumped out again. That's not what we want. Right, most of you are here. Most of you. but you're not interested. I don't know why. Why aren't you following me? That's it. There we go. Look, see, tasty, 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 yummy, yummy, yummy. I need to get some of them back in. Look at this. This is just ridiculous. They're just wandering off and not interested. Here, see this? Come on. Come on, this way. Over here. I'm going to stand here and see if they come to me. No. Right. This doesn't seem to have worked out quite as well as planned. They've all climbed out of the pen, and not one of them is interested in the wheat now. I think they think that I'm just using it to bribe them. I'm not actually going to let them have it. There, let's try that again. It must just reset it slightly, and we'll jump down in here like this. See if they all follow. Go on, all of you follow me. That's it. Down here, and quick, and there we go. We got them. All of them. Every single one of them is now trapped in here. He doesn't want any. He doesn't want any. He wants some. And he wants some. So we'll climb up here now. We'll get the fence. Put that there. And we'll fill in the last little couple of spots with some fence like that. Put a couple of torches on top. Nice and simple. Only the one. There. Right, now we have our cow pen. I'm not going to try and get the other two. We'll end up with all of them running around loose. So what I will do is I'll go over and get these two cows over here, and I will end their short lives. It's for the greater good. I realise this might be distressing for some viewers, but we do actually need the meat from them. It's survival of the fittest, and unfortunately for them, we're fitter. So we'll take that, and I'll climb up here, and I'll get that one as well. Come here. There we go, right. A little bit of a drop, and I'll just fill in that little stream that we got going there. We don't want that now. Dry that up. We do have some sand down there, so we will come back to get the sand. But anyway, today has been very successful. We've gotten the cows. We've got some raw beef. We do have one piece of leather. We have several other things that we will go and tidy up in a minute. I'll do that in between the episodes. I'll tidy up a little bit. The trees have started growing. We've got plenty of wheat there. We've got cows down here. We will... There they are. For a horrible moment there, I thought the cows had all disappeared, but they haven't. They're all in there. There's two babies. So we'll keep an eye on those. And the trees here, they're all starting to grow, slowly but surely. And I will, when I need some more wood, I can just go through and harvest the whole lot in one go. Makes it nice and easy. So we'll run up through here. Now on the next episode, I'm planning to, now that we've got the food source, we've got the wheat, I've got all the wood that I need to get at the moment. We're going to take a big stack of torches. We're going to make sure that we've got enough food, and we're going to start exploring some caves around here. There are some caves just down there in those trees. I'll probably remove a few of the trees as well. And we'll have a look at the caves that we can find in there, and just open a few of them up, explore through, see if we can find any iron, stuff like that. And when we're sure that we've got rid of most of the caves around here, we will start then working on the mob spawner. So I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.